Hello and welcome back to another episode of Late Night Games. I'm your host Paul, joined once again by Dave.
Hello.
For another episode of Shogun 2 Total War. Where we left off last time, I had just taken the castle town in which the Ikko Ikki had risen and tried to fight back. Which means I've been able to push one territory further towards the Hattori and take a really strong defensible point as my border province as opposed to a wimpy little point. I got a hefty.
I don't even know what to say to that, man. Alright, we left off just at the beginning of one of my turns, so we'll go from there. Paul can probably use some money, but we'll probably do that at the end of this episode if that's alright with everyone.
Actually, now that I've got that castle town, I'm making 5k a turn in income.
That's not too bad at all, no. Alright, just checking out my armies to make sure that they're as full as they can be, with as many of the specialized troops as I can get for them.
As a note, the Ikko Ikki units you see on my screen are currently set as rebels. That's because they no longer have a home. They no longer have a place to live. They are just the remnants of the Ikko Ikki forces which rose within the Ichizen province.
Yes. They rose up from the ashes, only to be pretty much put down again through some careful strategizing. Because I believe we let another army attack them first, and then went in and cleaned up the remnants.
Actually, no, I just attacked them full force. We were going to do that, but we didn't want to risk losing it. Also, Hattori wasn't making the move.
Yet.
So I decided to beat them to the punch and take a strong territory. And you know what? I think deep down in my heart, I may be wrong, but since I don't tell facts, I feel the facts. I feel that the Ikko Ikki, being my vassal before they were wiped out, rose to power just to get me this castle.
You know what? I think you might actually be right about that one. Somehow.
They fought tooth and nail, but they really didn't fight that well. It was just all for show, because I ripped them apart. I tore them a new one.
You definitely did. Alright, just going around and upgrading some markets, because I was on 0 food for a good long time waiting for me to master some more arts, and now I have 16 food. So I have quite the surplus. And I believe that's all I can do for my turn for now. Have some troops moving about. I'll pass the mantle over to you, Paul.
Alright, and while Dave was talking there, I've just been upgrading as well my territories. I have 6 food surplus, so I can do with upgrading some of my border towns. But really, with Ichizen as powerful as it is, I don't need to upgrade anything further. The amount of troops it has built into it to defend it is insane.
Yes.
I am going to upgrade my bowmaker to a master bowmaker here in Ichizen province. They have an archery range and a Naginata dojo. And Bajutsu Master Dojo. Wow. So, really a good combination. You got the Naginatas, and then you get bow cavalry, and with the bow makers, you get improved accuracy on your bow cavalry and bow units. So, it's a really nice setup.
And with the Naginata Dojo, you can also make Yari cavalry, which are good against other cavalry.
So, that being said, this town is actually really well devised. The brother of the daimyo is the one who led the glorious battle. And the daimyo is sitting just outside of the territory. I'm going to have him move in and swap with my general. I'm also going to have a more senior bow warrior monk, as well as 2 of my katana samurai go with that general outside, because currently I can't fit everyone into my territory. So I'll have a smaller contingency army so they don't get wiped out. You know what? I'm actually going to take that smaller contingency and use it to wipe out his remnants.
Die, you remnants!
And I'm just going to auto-resolve the battle at this point. It's all a bunch of Ashigaru, so no real point in battling it myself. I lost 38 units. And there goes the rest of the Ikko Ikki. You fought bravely. I send you to the underworld with honor. And my general increased in rank. So I'm going to give him a couple little level ups. Let's give him a retainer. And he will get a Kenjutsu Master, so that all his sword units are better. He will also get Strategist. This guy is going to be my lead strategy man, since he is the commissioner for warfare, I believe. Warfare? No, he's the commissioner for finance, which makes his intelligence make even more sense. I'm going to send a ninja into Wakasa to start pissing off the Hattori. I'm going to have him sabotage the castle gates just to gain some experience. Watching the video as the ninja climbs up to the wall. He's been seen! Run! Run, little ninja, run. Run, little ninja, run. Drop your caltrops, let them fall. Stab, 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 stab. And they all fell, and are all holding their toes and backs.
Holding their toes and back.
Good escape, ninja. Good escape. Now, let's go through my clan finances just to see if there's anyone not paying taxes or anyone unhappy. Currently, everyone is happy, and taxes are at medium. Growth is good.
Don't forget about your navy, just while I'm thinking about it.
Yep. Who are now fully repaired. I repaired them last turn. And I'm going to have them move towards my next military port, which is further up. You guys need to be repaired. So let's repair you. And do I have any other navy anywhere else on the map? Let's just...
If you click the navy tab, they'll all be highlighted on the map.
Where's the navy tab?
Below the map.
Okay. You're a navy. You're the one I know about. You're my trading port navy. No, yeah, there's my trading port navy. And you're a navy. Who should continue heading westward. Yes, I was singing the Chocobo theme. Memories. And really, I think that is all I'm going to do this turn, since I have no actual money in my coffers, just am making a lot per turn. I'll be conservative this turn, and head the mantle over to you, Dave.
Once we watch the enemies move around, they're no longer just NPCs, they're all enemies.
At this point, yes. We have 28 of the 35 territories we need to win, Dave, with the exception of Kyoto. We need Kyoto.
So we need 7 more provinces, and Kyoto's on the way.
Yep. Let's see what Hattori does at this point. They haven't declared war yet.
The Hattori have blocked the Chosokabe from trading with me.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Reducing my income by 2,000 koku.
And reducing mine as well. We both just lost income there. Mine dropped to 3,500.
And just for that, Hattori, I'm going to assassinate somebody, hopefully. If I can find somebody to assassinate. It's not working out so well.
Find someone and kill them until they are dead.
There's someone.
Wow, Dave,
Well,
looking at your border provinces, you have quite the army amassed there.
just getting ready.
I have to find anywhere with excess happiness and start moving the units out of there and move them towards the front, because I have such a gap between the borders and my further away territories that it isn't even funny.
Yeah, so it takes a really long time to move around those big provinces.
Mm-hmm. That's the biggest downside of the size of my armies. But Ichizen is going to be my launching point for the final assault. Actually, no. I will launch my assault from the Sato province. It's an island, Dave. I can't launch from there.
Oh, I get it. Sorry. I was focusing on what I was doing. Being male and over the age of 18 means that I can't really multitask that well.
Says you. Speak for yourself, my friend. I multitask like a goddamn champion. I mean, here I am eating, drinking coffee, and playing a game.
I don't really think that counts as multitasking, my friend. But you did remind me that I have a nice, frosty energy drink with a little bit of vodka in it that I want to take a drink of.
It's 11:20 a.m. here. A little early for vodka. Perfect time for Bailey's in my coffee, though.
There's always a good time for Bailey's in the coffee. Alright, I think that's pretty much all I can do. Just moving some of my ninja units around, my Kisho ninja, which are highly trained with the specific purpose of breaching the wall in Kyoto when we get there. Alright, I think that's all I can do for now, so I'm going to pass the mantle over to you yourself, Paul.
Mm-hmm. Sorry about that. I was just finishing my food. It was breakfast time.
Ah, yes, breakfast. That all-important meal.
That I actually rarely have nowadays. I find as I get older, I eat breakfast less often.
I pretty much have stopped breakfast, except for on the weekend.
I have 1 turn left until Horse Mastery, and then from there, 13 until Kyujitsu Mastery. I will have Bow Heroes. I will have the Bow Heroes. Okay,
Yes.
Miyagi is okay. As is Ugo. And Iwate. Let me close this. And Ichizen, the eco-religion, is going down. I have 20 happiness in Ichizen just because of the amount of units I have. Lots of repression, plus the castle is lots of repression. But the military undecisiveness is going to eventually piss him off. But Shinto Buddhism is on the rise. Kaga is at +3 at this point. I'll leave the units there, though, because Ikko is still there at 69%. Giggity. Hida also could use a boost. I'm going to upgrade the market to a rice exchange. Noto is good, and Ikko is also on the fall. Ikko's on the fall everywhere. Shinto Buddhism is at 74% in Ichu, meaning I don't need... My happiness there is golden. I can move everyone I want out of there, so I shall. I'm going to move the monk to Nato to help settle there, which has reduced the happiness now down to 4, with a projected happiness of 3. No, I want Ichu. Yeah, predicted, oh no, non-clan religion is going down. Currently it's -3, it's predicted -2, so happiness is going to keep growing there. But it's safe for me to remove the Buddhist out of there and upgrade my Buddhist temple to a monastery to spread the rate of my religion spreading, because that makes me happy. These are trade ships, so they will start en route to my trade port. And the Navy here is going to start heading to explore the Hattori regions to get an idea. I'm noticing a lot of Hattori doesn't have much army. Hattori's been so busy fighting the Chosukabe that they're almost dead.
Not to mention the Mori as well are causing them some problems. So
yeah, like all the properties we can see have no units except for the garrisons. Now, I know the Hattori did have a really big army at one point, but it's probably in combat right now. I'm also going to move my southern fleet to explore their southern nether regions.
Their nether region.
Reasons, yes, their nether regions. Don't worry, Dave. It fails us all from time to time. Just you more so than others.
Shh.
That's not true. You're a wonderful speaker, Dave.
Yes, yes. My annoying nasal voice will be heard by many.
Your voice isn't that annoying.
Oh.
Or nasally.
Oh.
It's only slightly nasally.
Oh. Well, I stand corrected.
Yes.
Anyways.
Dave, I wouldn't have invited you to play a game at the beginning of my channel's inception if you had a horribly annoying voice.
Oh. Touche. I mean,
all right.
In a good way.
Mr. Ninja, head this way. I want to see what Omi has. And nothing. These guys are ripe for the picking, Dave.
I know. And I've got a Metsuke right next to them. He might bribe them. I'll have to see what diplomacy says about declaring war on them.
Yeah. Like, even their armies we're seeing moving around are tiny. They don't even have much of a naval fleet anymore.
I think finishing this game is going to be easier than we anticipated.
Yeah. I think we spent so much time hyping up for how difficult the Hattori were, we didn't realize that everyone else was pushing. Oh, wow. It looks like the Mori has spread back out again. Pushed back against the, green guys.
I found a rival Hattori ninja. And I'm going to assassinate him with a 68% chance of success. Not going to bother watching the video. And he killed him. Nice job, Ninja Man.
Good job. Was that a Hattori ninja or was that a Chosukabe ninja?
It was a Hattori ninja. He had the Hattori symbol for him. And my ninja gained a brutal streak, which is a +1% chance to assassination.
Nice. That is very handy. Especially if you're going in there assassinating all their peoples.
Assassinate the peoples, assassinate the peoples. Sorry, I don't know where that came from.
Assassin!
Let's take a look at the Hattori. I currently have a trade agreement with them, and my trade agreement is worth... Oh, I clicked the wrong button. That's fine. Didn't really have much left to do on my turn. Move some boats around and that kind of stuff. I may have decided to attack the Hattori, but that's okay.
What button did you click? Because it's still not my turn. Oh, there it goes.
Should be.
Art mastered. Now studying Kyojutsu. I have gotten horse mastery. And I just got a mission, which is to construct the building of a legendary Bajutsu school within 12 seasons.
Yeah, you better get on that, and I think you can do it in your Echizen province. It's the next building in the chain.
Which one do I need? Which one? Legendary Bajutsu school. I just need a lot of money.
Do you want to enter diplomacy? I can spare some. How much do you need?
I am short by about 3,000. 30... I have 41 and I need 78. So I need 3,700.
Okay.
Okay. Awesome.
Make the request.
It's negotiation.
Meetings with friends.
I am going to demand...
What has brought you here
37.
today?
Not 37,100. 3,700. Please forgive my request. Excellent. Thank you very much, Dave.
Just give me a moment here. I'm going to make it so that you'll have a bit of spending money left over.
Oh, well, thank you.
Perhaps a substantial.
Hey, it's not good to leave your friends high and dry when they're conquering a country with you.
Legendary Bajutsu School. Oh, wow, the samurai retainers get a Yari Dojo cavalry.
It's always good.
So if they attack my castle and I have no units, I still have fucking cavalry. And it will be done in 6 turns, which is well within the 12-turn request for the mission. You know, now I feel as though I'm going to have to build some cavalry, which I normally don't do. +2 experience for all cavalry recruits. And I get a Yari cavalry. Alright, but that being said, I want to continue moving my trade ships, which they'll move on their own, so I don't need to do anything. I'm going to explore further into the range of the northern coast. Oh, looks like I found some more Hattori units up there. I'll have to go check out what those are. And head down to on the southern port as well. They have a lot of small units. Also, they have a small... There's the 4-star general.
He's alive. Where is he?
He is attacking Shimazu. He has a full-size army, though. It's a huge army, so let's wait until that gets whittled down by the Shimazu a little bit before we attack. Otherwise, that'll just turn around and strike us.
What will happen is he'll expand his territory because he obviously has the advantage there. I think the best bet for us would be to attack while his army's far away.
That's true. That is true. Is there anything my ninja can do? I am going to sabotage the powder maker.
Why not? Blow up the explosives.
They have a lot of castles, I've noticed, which will make defending a lot easier once we get in, but will make the initial attacks that much harder.
Yes.
And will make the opening of gates ahead of time that much more important. No, ninja! No, ninja, no! He dodged.
No ninja, no ninja, no.
That was so slow motion. The ninja was sitting there sparking the bomb, and then he looks.
Yep.
A guy tiptoes beside him. He looks up, sees him, and then in slow motion rolls as the other guy really slowly hacks at him.
Thank God for really slow guards, or that ninja would be dead.
Yeah,
Because
I
his
agree.
ninja roll was also very slow.
You know what? I think his ninja roll was at the perfect speed for what he was dealing with. And that may have been the point all along. I am going to end my turn.
Alright, let's see what happens.
Hey,
As we
Dave,
watch the boats move.
you keeping an eye on the time at all?
Yes, we're about 5 minutes outside of a good episode.
Okay. Go, my little Metsuke, go.
Just like I always do, I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in. We hope you're enjoying it as much as we are. Games that are fun are fun. If you didn't already, you can check me out in Paul's Vita Day 13. Keep up with Paul's blogs because he has a lot of interesting stuff to say. He's also got a lot of other Let's Plays that are really, really fun and interesting to watch as well.
Oh, the Hattori just took that trade post that you were waiting for.
It seems I'm destined not to get that trade post. Alright. And finished my Mastery of the Arts. I can now build fortified monasteries and great shrines. That doesn't really do much for me at this stage. But the next one is for the Kabutiyakama, which is the top level legendary market thing.
Oh,
So
nice.
yes.
You are definitely moving forward in the arts of chi.
Yes. Much liking the art of chi because it makes my people happier, I think.
I am all for striking while the metal is hot.
Yes. Now, my ninja is going to start heading towards that 4-star general you mentioned, and hopefully we'll be able to assassinate him.
That would be nice. That would be key. That would be... Oh, it looks like Mori expanded even further.
It's this
Chosokabe
time
are...
against the...
Yeah, Chosokabe
Sorry?
are spread too thin. Not Chosokabe, Shimazu are spread too thin, it looks like. They're losing territory to everyone.
Yes. Now the question remains, do I want to attack this turn or next turn?
I would say attack next turn. If you attack this turn, well, we'll go way over the 5 minutes that we have left for this episode.
Yeah, fair enough.
So what we'll do is we'll end it once you are ready to turn your turn over, enter diplomacy, and we'll end the episode, my friend.
Yep. Alright. So I don't have much else to do on this turn, so I will pass the mantle over to you, Paul. Ah! Okay, it appears Paul's taking a bite of food, so I'll continue to talk.
Diplomacy. Go into diplomacy. We'll save the game and exit.
Sorry.
I
My
just
attention
said that
span
like...
is that of a 6-year-old right now.
Did you just pass the turn to me?
I did. Go into diplomacy, we can save from your side.
Can we? I'm
Yeah.
going to decline trade. I do not want non-bond trade ports. I had enough trouble with the eco-religion. I don't want Christianity. Ah! 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 I went to click diplomacy, and I clicked end turn.
That's twice that's happened now. It's a problem when you play games at late times or at, I don't know, morning times.
Oh, Christ. don't know why I find that so funny. All right, Dave. Well, let's end the session here. Thank you, everyone, for tuning into this episode of Late Night Games. Make sure to check us out on Facebook and Twitter to keep up to date with anything that's going on, any projects or giveaways we're having. Check us, subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with our video releases. Check out other Let's Plays, and keep tuned for the first gameplay footage of the path to become a passable gamer, which is something that should be released. Actually, by the time this video goes up, the first video should have already been released. And hopefully you guys are going to be able to follow her there. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time.
See ya.